I have heard so many students say, why are we learning about the past in the present when all I care about is the future? We study history so that we can understand global changes and so that we can remember what we have gained and lost in getting to where we are today. In this lesson, we'll be exploring Victorian England and the ever so important Industrial Revolution. Many of the events and inventions have shaped the way we live today. This introductory lesson will be a perfect way to describe the historical context of Charles Dickens' Great Expectations. Hi everyone. This quick video is an introduction on how to use Newsela. So we'll be using this website to explore topics and improve your reading skills. So first, we're going to have to join my class. Now you already have my Google Classroom, so let's go there first, and I've added a link for Newsela. Once you see this link here, go ahead and click on it. So take you to a new website where you can type in your username and your password. Now if you do not have one, I suggest you use your school account email for your username and your lunch number for your password. I already have one set up as a student, so you can see exactly what you'll be seeing when I assign maybe an article. Alright, so once I have joined, I now have an assignment page. I'm going to click on the Industrial Revolution. It looks like the teacher has assigned it. I now here, make sure you are paying attention to the instructions. I want to make sure I can give you full credit. So this one's saying to annotate, read the article, and complete the quiz. Now I'm going to click on the article. This will take me to the article itself. Now annotate. You'll see this is an example of an annotation right here. All I did was I took my cursor and I highlighted a phrase or a word, and this section pops up here, and I'll say I would like green. You can also write something. So here I wrote cottage industry has been eliminated, and that way I know exactly why I'm highlighting. Alright, when you're all done, scroll all the way down to the bottom. Oh, too much. Take the quiz. There are 4 questions. Take the quiz, hit submit. You can take it as many times as you want. When you are done, that's great. We're going to be using this a lot during the year. So just get familiar with this, watch the video a couple times if you need to refresh, and I'll see you next time. The Industrial Revolution was arguably more revolutionary than the American, French, Latin, and Haitian revolutions. The Industrial Revolution did not take place on a specific date. It is estimated that this revolution occurred from 1750 until 1850. Prior to the Industrial Revolution, most people lived very close to agricultural land. This was the only way for the majority of the population to receive their food. In fact, 80% of the world's population engaged in farming to keep itself and the other 20% of people from starving. If we fast forward to today, less than 1% of people in the world list their occupation as farming. The Industrial Revolution transformed production and introduced machines and new energy sources. For example, the British textile industry saw the invention of the flying shuttle. This invention increased the speed of weaving and was later mechanized by using water and then steam power. All of these factors came together to make more yarn that could be spun and bleached faster and cheaper. This process would eventually lead to the cheap clothing you are wearing today. About the Industrial Revolution, but the question is, why is it important to us? How is it affecting our world today? Let's take a look. the Victorian era showcased an increased standard of living with sustained economic growth. However, where there was drastic improvements, there was also drastic disasters. The arrival of coal and the steam engine created environmental problems in the famous Anthropocene era. The transformation of the social class system introduced modern capitalism, but it also brought along harsh working conditions. So the question remains, are all revolutions good for society?